8 players, 7 of them are honest. One of them is a cheater. Will the honest players find the cheater and win the money, or will the cheater take it all for themselves? Welcome to Lie, Cheat, and Steal.
How dare you impugn my fever?
Why didn't you listen to me?
All I heard was sexy babysitter.
Meet our 8 players on the team tonight. One of them has been made a cheater. I don't know who it is, and their goal is to figure it out along the way. Players tonight are Christine, Susan, Tom, Ian, Lauren, MK, Amanda, and Lydia. Like I said, one of them has been randomly made a cheater, and I don't know who it is, but Jared does. He picked a cheater tonight, and he'll be giving some facts throughout the night to help them discern who the cheater is. Play our first 2 questions here. Add as much as you like to the pot. Obviously, the cheater has all the answers. And after 2 questions, you'll vote out who you think it is. So, first question of the night. Name the 10 biggest soda failures, according to Insider. Going to have 30 seconds to talk about it. And then when time is up, we'll go to Christine for her answer. Go.
Are these common in the US?
Yeah.
Crystal Pepsi, New Coke.
Yeah, New Coke.
What else did they come up
Classic
with in the
Coke.
90s that was dumb? Or the
There was a
80s?
weird
there like a
Sprite
Mountain
thing.
Dew that was like awful?
Code Black, I don't know.
Maybe.
Tab.
I wonder if I can just say Mountain Dew.
I think we're talking failure on a production level. So, taste-wise, Mountain Dew is awful, but money-wise, is not a failure. And Christine, you're first.
I'm gonna go with the classic Crystal Pepsi.
Crystal Pepsi, number 1, yeah, 50 cents. Susan.
New Coke.
Okay, it's number 3. Yes, New Coke. Tom.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Tab.
Tab. Does not make the board, no. Ian.
I'm still just gonna do it. I'm just gonna say Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew as a whole. Uh-oh, whole. No, that is not on the board. Terrible
You're
as
not
it
gonna
is.
ask me to be more specific?
No, that's wrong. Lauren.
I'm gonna go with Jolt.
Jolt. I believe it was 11 or 12, but it does not make the top 10 now. MK.
Surge? I guess they eventually fizzled out really quick.
Another infamous overly caffeinated one, but no, it does not make it. Amanda.
So let's go with Fanta, and if you want a specific flavor, I'll give you the only flavor they had in the machine was peach.
Fanta, no, that's quite popular in some countries, just not this one. Lydia.
Let's go with that new ranch dressing soda. Ranch dressing.
I would give you all the money that should be there, but no, the ranch dressing soda does not make the board. Tough start to the game here. Take a look what made the board. Orbitz soda.
Oh,
What?
dang it. I
That's
was
gotta
gonna
be the
guess
dot
that.
Josta.
For that.
Sprite Remix.
Oh, I remember that.
Pepsi Blue Slice.
I feel like that's really
Hubba Bubba
weird.
soda.
Hubba Bubba soda?
Coca-Cola Black. And Vault.
Vault.
Vault. Moving on.
Sure.
Who voiced these characters or currently voices them on The Simpsons? I only pick characters who had one voice, so there's no trick questions here. Sideshow Bob, Bart Simpson, Homer Simpson, Marge Simpson, Ned Flanders, Troy McClure, Edna Krabappel, Fat Tony, Declan Desmond, and Maude Flanders. 30 seconds, then we go to Susan. Go.
Fat Tony is Joe Mantegna. Troy McClure was Phil Hartman. Sideshow Bob is Kelsey Grammer. Homer is Dan Castellaneta. Anybody else? Marge is Julie Kavner. I think.
Bart's Nancy Cartwright.
Right, Nancy Cartwright.
Time. Okay, Susan, you're first.
Okay, so I know Declan Desmond is Eric Idle.
Oh, I'm shocked you know that. Yes, Eric Idle, correct. $9. Tom.
Is Marge Simpson Julie Kavner?
Julie Kavner is right. $4. Ian.
Susan said that Troy McClure was Phil Hartman. Oh no,
Phil
Keith.
Hartman. That's right. Yeah. Lauren.
Thanks, Susan, for all those answers. Fat Tony, Joe Montana.
Joe Montana is correct. MK.
I'm gonna do Bart Simpson, Nancy Cartwright.
Nancy Cartwright, $2. Amanda.
Homer Simpson is the same guy that does the Robot Devil, Dan Castanella.
It's not Dan Castanella. I'm sorry, no. Lydia.
Phil Hartman is no. No. Kelsey Grammer is Sideshow Bob.
Kelsey Grammer. Yes, you saved it. Good going. And Christine.
I think Marsha Wallace was Edna Krabappel.
Marsha Wallace is correct for $7. Very good. Good round overall. Go over the other ones here. You were very close, but I can't take it. It's Dan Castellaneta, not Castanella.
Oh no,
Ned-
it's got all the same letters. I put them in the wrong place.
I mean, there's Ned Flanders is Harry Shearer, and Maud Flanders, tough one. Yeah,
A lot of dead
Most of them.
characters on this list.
yeah.
Dead actors, too.
Poor Ned.
She's deadly doodly.
Oh.
In the bank at the end of round one. $39. If you vote the cheater out of the game, you will keep all of that. If not, you will lose half. Here are your totals for the round. Talk it out. Who do you think the cheater is?
I
It's
mean,
Fletch.
I just realized that Tom and I are the only male in this game, so I don't think we're long for this game.
I didn't notice that before.
I don't
The
think
shoe
you
is on the
should
other
Maud
foot
Flanders
now.
yourself and throw yourself under a bus, but okay.
T-shirt cannon.
T-shirt Karen, okay. That's right. I heard someone, I think Ian accused himself. Anyone want to throw out any other accusations? Jared has the first totally true fact about our cheater.
Totally true. While the 7 honest players were booing Colin's deadly doodly joke, the cheater was saying more.
I need the 8 of you to please lock in your votes. Cheater, obviously don't vote for yourself, and whoever has the most votes is out of the game. First vote has been cast. That is if you have
What?
found the cheater right out of the gate. We will start with Christine.
I said Lauren.
One for Lauren, okay. Lauren, who'd you say?
Epic Tom.
One for Lauren, one for Tom. Susan?
I don't know. I said MK.
Okay. MK, who'd you say?
I said Tom just because Ian put it out there.
Thanks, Ian.
All right, that's 2 for Tom, 1 for Lauren, 1 for MK. Tom?
I had no idea, so I voted for Susan because she says it's okay to vote for her if I don't have any idea.
That's right.
Fair enough. Amanda?
Thank you for being a good emotional support Canadian, Susan. Well, I wanted to vote for one of the boys because they put it in my head, but I didn't. But I wanted to vote for the lowest score, but it was mine. So the next lowest score was Lydia.
That was a
You
ride.
just threw out half the team that you wanted to vote for, but okay, great. That can't hurt you. Lydia, who'd you say?
Ian's psychology also worked on me, and I didn't want to vote for either of the guys for the first round because I would have felt bad. So I voted for Christine.
All right. So it all comes down to Ian's vote. We have 2 for Tom, 1 for a lot of other people. Ian, what do you say?
Had to be one of us, Tom.
3 for Tom. Tom is out of the game first. Self-fulfilling prophecy. And Tom, we have to know,
Oh,
were you the cheater?
of course I wasn't the cheater.
He was not the cheater. I'm sorry. 7 players left in the game. 1950 in the bank, and we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. We're adding a random male to the contestant list. No, sorry. We come back on We'll have 7 players left. Be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 1 honest player voted out of the game so far. 1950 in the bank. At this point, we'll talk about your rollover. If at any point you don't know an answer, you want to put a teammate on the spot, use your rollover, pass your turn to them. You can use that once for the whole game. Let's see R under your name there. Get started here with round 2. Okay. Name the 10 best-selling soundtrack albums of all time.
Oh, come on.
I give you the year, so that'll help, hopefully. Name the movie with the best-selling soundtrack. 30 seconds to talk it out. Then we go to Tom for spite. Then we go to Ian. Go.
Go, Susan.
Titanic.
77 has to be The Big Chill.
92 is The Bodyguard, maybe?
Is 94 The Lion King?
That's what I'm thinking.
That
Or
sounds
Pulp
right.
Fiction. No. Lion King.
Is 84 Purple Rain?
My thought.
Yes, 87 is probably Dirty Dancing.
Oh, yeah.
That's my thought.
What's 78 though?
Grease?
Grease.
Time. Okay. Ian, you're first.
I'm just gonna go with what I said. I'll say that the $2 is Lion King.
Lion King. Not on the board. Sorry. You don't really need to tell me which year you're going through. That's just to help you.
Oh, okay.
Lauren.
I'm going with Grease.
Yeah, 1978, Greece. That is number 7. Very good.
I was around then.
MK.
I'm gonna go The Big Chill for 1977.
The Big Chill. Nope, not on the board. I think that was like 83, but not number 5, 83. Amanda.
Titanic.
Yep, Titanic, number
Everybody had that
6,
sound correct.
1997. Yeah, very popular. Lydia.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. No, sorry, that is not the 1994 one either. We had a lot of guesses for that year. Christine.
Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, Dirty Dancing is number 5. Very good. 250. Susan.
Purple Rain.
Yeah, very good. Number 3 is Purple Rain. Take a look at the other answers here. Anyone know any from the audience?
Well, I was thinking that Saturday Night Fever would be on there, but I thought that was 78. Okay. I had a year off.
77, yeah.
What about
Number
Rocky
1,
Horror Picture Show?
Rocky Horror Picture Show. No, a little too cult classic.
Darn it.
The Bodyguard, best-selling soundtrack of all time.
What?
Yeah, the Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. I mean, people only bought it for that, let's be honest. 1994, it was the boomerest soundtrack of all time. Forrest Gump.
Oh.
Yeah, I had it.
Waiting to Exhale. Space Jam.
I have that.
That's only has one good song.
And Flashdance.
Oh.
I'm just gonna get Splash.
All right, moving on to our poetry round. Name the opening words of these famous poems. I need the number of words I have, and I need them to be exact. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening, The Raven, She Walks in Beauty, The Wasteland, Sonnet 43, The Charge of the Light Brigade, The Tiger, We Real Cool, On First Looking into Chapman's Homer, and Theme for English B. 30 seconds, and we're going to go to Lauren. Go.
I only know one, so glad I'm going first.
She walks in beauty like the night.
Stop. Mm.
The wasteland is lilacs out of the dead land. No, wait. Lilacs.
Time. Okay. Lauren, you're first.
I only know The Raven, so I'm going with that. So, Once Upon a Midnight Dreary.
That is correct. Very good. $2. MK.
I'm gonna roll over to Susan.
Oh,
Susan, you're up.
she walks in beauty like the night.
That is correct.
That's
$3.
7, right?
Yes.
The numbers are throwing me off.
I was trying to help. Okay.
Thank you,
No, no,
Susan.
If you go over the number of words, it's okay. It's not trying to make it more complicated. Amanda.
Okay. The tiger, so number 7. Tiger, burning bright in the. What is it? Tiger, burning bright in the fours of the night.
That is correct. Tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. $7 for Amanda. Lydia.
I don't do this that often, but I am going to roll over to Ian.
All right, Ian, you're up. Prove your worth in this
Why?
game, I suppose.
Why do you think I would have any inkling what any of these are whatsoever?
Oh, sorry, it's not Beloved by Toni Morrison.
I mean, obviously, number 8 is We Real Cool, We Know School.
Oh, you're so close, but it's not correct. Christine.
Man, do I roll over to Ian now? What?
No!
Going for that rollover record here, apparently.
Don't waste it.
I earnestly don't know any of these, unfortunately. Can I roll over to Susan, please?
You can. Susan.
But I'm not sure, but it's not the right number of words though. The wasteland, I'm pretty sure it's lilacs out of the dead land, but that's 6 words, isn't it?
That's not the opening of the wasteland. I'm sorry.
Oh,
There's
sorry.
nothing I can do. It's fine.
But it's your turn again, so you can.
It's my turn again.
Yeah, because she rolled over to you. You can roll over to somebody else if you want.
This is cruel. Yeah, I'm gonna roll over to Ian.
All right, Ian. I considered making this a later round, but having people have to do 2 different poems felt cruel, so I made it here instead.
All right.
These are hard poems.
Yeah, I haven't heard of most of these.
All right.
Okay, number 5 is 43 is the best number, like 42, better.
It's the only Browning poem people know, guys. No, it's not correct.
Oh, is it She Walks in
What?
Beauty like the Night?
That's Byron.
Would I
Oh.
understand sonnet 43 if I haven't read sonnets 41 through 42?
Oh no, it's How Do I Love Thee, Let Me Count the Ways. Oh, I'm so stupid. Sorry.
Well, it's still Ian's turn,
Well,
so. Ian, do you want to
Go,
roll
Ian.
over to Susan?
Do it. No,
yeah,
do it,
let's
Ian.
do it. Roll over
Do
to
the-
All right, Susan,
Okay.
try it again.
Yeah. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways.
There you go. Very good. $5. That's why I put the author there. It's the only Browning poem people know. Number 1, South in my woods on a snowy evening. Whose woods these are, I think I know. The wasteland begins with April is the cruelest month.
I think I knew that.
Charge of
And
the light
coolest
brigade.
stripper.
Half a league, half a league, half a league onward. Ian, you are 1 word off. It is We Real Cool, We Left School.
What?
Oh, you were totally kidding too.
Yes.
Every word
Oh,
of
I know. Yeah, that's why I said you were close, but it sounded like sarcasm.
I thought you were just joking.
All right. Much have I traveled in the realms of gold, and the instructor said, go home and write a page today. So there are some of the most famous poems of the 20th and earlier centuries told by these contestants. In the bank at the end of that round, $47. Here are your totals for the round. A lot of rollovers were used. Talk it out. Who do we think the cheater is?
So long, guys.
Now, I'm not the cheater, but I'm not contributing very much, so it might be smart to like cut the dead weight.
Mhm.
Okay.
Who else wants
We
to
have
fall
2
on their
people
sword?
saying they should be the player
Wow.
voted out.
Your
I'm
poem
probably
round made
cheating
everyone
'cause-
melancholy, Colin.
Yeah, that must be it. Yeah.
I'm probably the cheater because why didn't I do better in that category?
Pet me so I can go listen to Linkin Park and cry.
Aw.
But which album, and will you be taking a bath while you do it?
Hybrid Theory and Noah, very, very hot shower.
Okay, Hybrid Theory is the good one. That's fine.
The Best of Browning by Linkin Park. Anyone want to add anything? Jared has another fact about our cheater. I can't wait for this.
Well, it's not a fact this time. It's just another poem. There once was a cheater in a Zoom game whose 6 players were all trying to name. But if past is prologue, this vote will be a slog, and they'll lose half their money. What a shame.
You're right. I was missing limericks on that round. All right, I need the 7 of you to please in your votes. Votes are in. Time to see who the second player leaving the game will be. See, Ian is already stepping off of his couch. So let's start with Ian. Ian, who'd you say?
I mean, she said I should, so I voted for Lydia.
One Lydia. Lydia, who'd you say?
I could not vote for myself, so I voted for Lauren.
One Lydia, one Lauren. Amanda.
I went with lowest score, but I already voted for Lydia last round, and I can't vote for Ian yet, so I voted for MK.
All right. MK, who'd you say?
Oh, I feel bad now. I said Lauren just because.
2 for Lauren. Susan?
She begged for death, so I voted for Lydia.
2 for Lydia, 2 for Lauren. Lauren?
I voted for Christine.
All right. And it all comes down to Christine's vote. Christine, are we breaking this tie?
No, I voted for Amanda just cause.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That means we have a tie. And now any honest player can be eliminated. I need all 7 of you to send Jared the name of the player you want to send home. Cheater, only your vote counts. Okay, the cheater has cast their vote. They click on your name and it turns green. You are safe on to the next round. If it's red, you are the next player eliminated from the game. Christine, you are safe. Lauren, you're safe. Amanda, you're safe. Susan, you're moving on. MK, so are you. Down to Lydia and Ian. Ian, after all of that, you are safe, which means Lydia, I'm sorry, the cheater has chosen you. You know you weren't the cheater. Hopefully you can come back at the end and make some money. We are down to 6 players, and we'll be right back on Live Cheat and Steal. Welcome back to Live Cheat and Steal. 2 honest players voted out of the game, and many, many rollovers used in our poetry round. Good on to Lauren and Amanda for still having theirs. Play our next 2 questions here, see if we can find the cheater. Name the 10 most iconic Superman villains, according to CBR. 30 seconds to talk, and then we'll go to MK. Go.
All right. Lex Luthor, Brainiac, Darkseid, Doomsday, probably Zod, even though he's not like huge in the comics. I would say Lobo, personally. I love Lobo. Mixoplizix, I guess. He's not really a villain, but I don't know. Anybody got anything?
Zack Snyder. I don't know.
Christine.
Very
I
good.
love that.
MK, you're first.
I'm gonna go with Zod.
Zod, yeah, number 5, General Zod, 250. Amanda.
Sorry. Well, I think Ian said Lobo, and he loved Lobo. So let's go with Lobo.
Lobo. Nobo.
No!
Oh.
Lobo's an
Christine.
anti-hero, not a villain.
Yeah, but he still sucks.
So does Superman, but we're here. Darkseid?
Darkseid, number 3, 150. Susan.
I'm going to say Mixoplizix because for the first time in my life, thanks to Ian, I know how to say it.
Yeah, me too. Mr. Mixoplizix.
What?
And
I've always-
everyone knows how Mr. Mxyzptlk is defeated, right?
I've always, yeah, by saying or spelling his name backwards.
You have to say his name backwards.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
Keyboard Vila.
Well, I've always pronounced that Mxyzptlk.
I grew up watching the like cartoon Justice League, and he pops up on one of those, so I learned how to say it there.
He's like a garden gnome,
Hold on.
right?
How did we say this? That this was pronounced correctly, but I can't get simple English words correct.
Mixwise potluck.
Okay.
All right, Ian, it's your turn.
Oh, I'll go with one I didn't say. I'll say Bizarro.
Bizarro. Number 6, yeah. $3.
All right.
And Lauren.
I'm going with Ian because he gave a whole bunch of them and I don't really know this. So I'm going to go with Brainiac.
Yeah.
Brainiac is number 4.
Okay.
$2. My knowledge of any of these that I have comes from Seinfeld. So. Let's see who made the board.
Interactive construct.
Lex Luthor. Doomsday.
Okay.
Metallo.
Oh, sure.
Parasite. And Livewire, which these just all sound like illegal music downloading sites. But
I think that was LimeWire.
yeah. Moving
No,
on.
I think Livewire was the
I
band.
like that Ian's
that
being
drove
very
it.
defensive over there about who is and is not on this list right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Lobo's a big deal, apparently.
Lobo's a very big deal.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm done.
You're going. On what networks did these game shows first air in the United States? Legends of the Hidden Temple, At Midnight, Deal or No Deal, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Nashville Squares, Rock and Roll Jeopardy, Stump the Schwab, Turn It Up, The American Bible Challenge, and Everything Goes. 30 seconds, then we'll go to Amanda. Go.
Nickelodeon, Comedy Central,
NBC, ABC,
CMT, Rock and Roll Jeopardy,
VH1.
VH1, Stump the Schwab, ESPN.
Was Rock and Roll Jeopardy MTV? Does that sound right?
It was VH1.
VH1.
Turn It Up. I don't know what that is.
Would Stump the Schwab be like an MSNBC thing or like a Fox
No,
Business?
that's ESPN. He was a sports guy.
Oh, okay.
Time. Okay, Amanda, you're first.
Stump the Schwab, ESPN.
Yep, it was a sports expert on ESPN, and they gave you all of $5,000 if you could beat him.
Nice.
$7. Christine.
I'm going to say they did auditions for this at a local mall. The American Bible Challenge was on Game Show Network.
Yes, it was. It was not on one of the Bible networks. It was Game Show Network. Yes.
I saved that one for
Why
myself.
a mall?
Which I would have guessed that wrong because its initials are ABC.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I live in the Bible Belt. You guys remember that?
yeah. Susan.
Who
Just
wants to be
about what
millionaire?
they win.
ABC.
ABC is correct. $4. Ian.
I'm gonna trust the group and say that Rock and Roll Jeopardy was VH1.
Thought it was MTV. Everyone else said VH1. VH1 is correct. Very good. Lauren.
I'm gonna go with Deal or No Deal is NBC.
NBC. Yep. And MK.
I'm gonna try CMT for Nashville Squares.
Yep. On the country music station. Very good. $5. Take a look at the other answers here. Legends of the Hidden Temple, Nickelodeon, At Midnight, Comedy Central. Next two are tough. Turn It Up was a music game show. This was the one on MTV.
Oh.
Everything Goes. It'll make sense when you see it. Playboy Channel.
Ew.
I would have thought that was the Home Shopping Network.
So the American Bible Challenge, is that like just Bible trivia?
Yeah.
Hosted by Jeff Foxworthy.
Yes.
Wow.
It's the weirdest VBS
The
ever.
losers got stoned to death.
You might be a redneck. You're Moses and you walked around the desert for 40 days and you forgot your sunscreen.
All right. In the bank at the end of that round. $71. Here are your totals for the round and the whole game so far. What do we think?
I think you guys had a good round.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
About freaking time.
Thanks to Ian. Don't vote him out.
Anyone want to add anything to that? Jared has another fact about our cheater.
The cheater's favorite game show is Let's Get Divorced on HGTV. Sorry, I mean Love It or List It on HGTV.
All right, I need the 6 of you to please lock in your votes.
The problem is whenever
Votes are in. Let's see who's leaving the game.
Spot.
We're going to start with Lauren.
I just picked Christine because she's first.
Okay, one for Christine. Christine?
I just randomly picked MK.
All right, MK?
I picked Amanda.
Amanda, who'd you say?
I randomly picked whoever's name pops up in this box.
Okay. That would be Lauren. Ian?
Sorry.
I also just picked at random and said Lauren.
2 for Lauren, both allegedly at random. Susan?
My
Oops.
random vote was for Amanda.
Yep, Amanda.
Spoiling it, Colin.
Another tie. I'm sorry, 35.50 in the bank. The cheater gets to pick off the player of their choice. Are we going to take Ian into the immunity challenge round?
On.
Lauren, you are
Oh my god!
safe. Amanda, you are safe. Christine, you're safe. Ian, we'll find out soon. Susan, you are safe. MK, I'm sorry the cheater has chosen you. We know you weren't the cheater. Hopefully you can make some money at the end, but we are down to just 5. And when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, our 5 remaining players are going to make a go for immunity and $135 in the bank. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 5 players left in the game, which means it is time for the round 4 immunity challenge. I will give a question with multiple answers. Last player left standing cannot be voted out this round. Very important. In addition, come up with 5 answers. I give you $10. 10, I give you 20. 15, I give you 30. 18, I give you 50. And if you get all 20, it has been many, many weeks since this has been won. I will give you $135 if you come up with all 20. And last player left standing wins immunity for the round. Here we go. The 20 best-selling board games of all time. So there is no margin for error here. There are only 20 answers on the board. And we are back to the top of the order. Christine, you are first. All time.
Oh, Monopoly.
Monopoly, we are on the board. Susan.
Candyland.
Candyland. Number 9, yeah. And Monopoly was number 4. We have 2. Ian.
Chess.
Chess is number 1. Very good.
They said
Lauren.
pass.
Scrabble.
Scrabble. Number 5. Very good. Amanda.
Checkers, because it comes with
Checkers.
checks.
Number 2. We have 5. 5 for 5. $10 banked. 15 answers away from $135. Christine.
Clue.
Clue is number 6. And it's the 6th answer. Susan.
Life.
Game of Life is number 10. Ian.
That's the one that I was gonna say, and now my brain forgot all the other ones. Oh my god. Shoots and ladders?
Shoots and ladders or snakes and ladders. No, sorry, does not make the board. You have to retire to poor pithy estates from the Game of Life. Lauren.
Trouble.
Trouble. We are down to 3. Trouble is not on the board. Amanda.
Trivial Pursuit, because I feel like we all grew up playing that.
Trivial Pursuit is number 7. Very good. Christine.
Operation.
Operation.
Fun.
We are down to 2. Operation is not on the board. Susan.
Risk.
Risk. is number 14. One more, we have $20. Amanda.
Dictionary.
Dictionary. We have $20. That is number 13. Back to Susan.
Battleship?
Battleship. We are still going because Battleship is number 8. Amanda?
Mahjong count as a board game?
Mahjong. No, I'm sorry. Mahjong is not on the board. Susan, you won the immunity for the round.
Damn it.
If you have 4 more answers, it's $30.
4? Sure.
Go for it.
Connect 4?
Connect 4 is number 20. Yeah,
God.
free to go.
What's the one with the French? Carcassonne.
Carcassonne. No, sorry, does not make the board. So if we stop at 12, you make $20.
Okay,
Is Settlers,
see what they
is Settlers of
on there?
Catan on there?
Yep, Catan is there.
I was going to
What
say
is
let's
Parcheesi on there?
go, but I
Parcheesi? No, believe it or not, no.
Really?
Backgammon. Clue,
Guess
we
who?
said. What?
Guess who?
Guess who? No. Cranium, Blockus, Mancala, Stratego, Risk. We said Othello, Rummy Cub.
go.
I think that's it. I think that's all of them. Yeah. So $20 in the bank.
No yawning.
You will be engaged.
Yeah, you're not playing board games.
Oh, good. Someone made a joke worse than Deadly Diddly. I'm off the hook. 55-50.
That'd be hard.
Susan won the immunity for the round. What do we think? Who are we suspicious of? Don't make me take money away.
It's hard to say because like we all play these games, so
Taking money.
Amanda,
Why, Amanda?
because I want you to stop taking money away.
Amanda, defend yourself.
I also want you to stop taking money away.
I did already, so you're good.
Okay, that's good.
Do you want to defend yourself?
I didn't want immunity there, so guess I'll probably not.
Okay. Do you want to accuse anybody?
No.
Ian, Lauren, Christine, want to add anything? Okay. Jared has another fact about our cheater.
The cheater invented a board game called Mousetrap Extreme, which is just Mousetrap with rat poison.
I would play that.
God.
Mousetrap.
All
where you
right,
have to
I'm
stick
gonna
your
need the
fingers
5 of you
into
to
an
please
actual
lock in your
mousetrap.
votes, and then I will pass out the 5 bottles. One of them has immunity. Votes are in. Time to see if you have found the cheater in this immunity round. Susan, we know you couldn't be voted for, so we'll start with you. Who'd you say?
I don't know. I just stayed with Amanda.
1 for Amanda. Christine?
Amanda.
2 for Amanda. Ian?
I mean, Susan told me to, so I voted for Amanda.
Oh no.
3 for Amanda. Not that it matters. Amanda, who'd you say?
I had to look it up. I said Lauren.
And Lauren?
I was just sticking with Christine because I'm too tired to go further than to see.
3 for Amanda, and she has been voted out of the game. She did do the second best on immunity. We have to know. Amanda, were you the cheater?
I have to say that of all the poems that have been read to me on Lie, Cheat, and Steal Night, that one is not the best. Sorry, Jared, but yes, I am the cheater.
She was the cheater. Nicely done. You keep the full 55-10 in your bank. And a new cheater will be chosen when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Before the break, our players found the cheater and kept the full 55-10 in their bank. which means a new cheater has been assigned. It is either Christine, Susan, Ian, or Lauren. See if our players can find the cheater again. We'll play 2 more questions. They get to give 2 answers for each question now. In the top 10 American political dynasties, according to how stuff works. 30 seconds to talk about it. That should not be how politics works. And then we'll go to Susan for her first answer. Go.
Go, Susan.
Kennedys, Clintons, Roosevelts,
Bushes. Probably Cheneys.
Adams.
Adams, yeah. I was thinking
Oh yeah,
Adams.
depends how far back we're going.
I mean, America. So
Well, all of it.
yes, all of the United States of America.
Were the Rockefellers political?
Oh yeah.
Time. Okay, Susan, you're first.
I'm going to go with the Clintons.
Clintons actually do not make the board because I believe they're just the husband and wife and not actual generations of politicians. Ian.
I'll just play it safe and say the Kennedys.
Kennedys, number 2. Lauren.
I'm gonna go with the Roosevelts.
Yeah, Roosevelt's number 4, $2. Christine.
The Bushes.
Yeah, number 1, the Bushes.
Number 1?
I mean, I not who has the best politics, but I mean, 2 of them were presidents, so I think that's probably why. It's definitely not who's the smartest.
Yeah.
There's a crap ton of them around here. Sorry.
Jeb's name ends with an exclamation point. It has to be number 1.
Yeah. Back to Susan.
I'm going to try the Adamses.
Adams is. They also had 2 presidents. Number 3, 150. Ian.
Well, that's what I was gonna say too.
You'd have your rollover. I didn't make you recite poetry earlier.
Yeah, but I lost my rollover for poetry too. Shoot. I don't know. I'll go with what I said before. I'll go with Cheneys. They got
The
2.
Cheneys. It's a good guess. Does not make the board. Lauren.
I got nothing.
You do have your rollover.
I do have my rollover, but I'm gonna save it. Let's go with, yeah, I really truly have nothing. So I'm just gonna say nothing because I got nothing.
Nothing does not make the board now. Christine.
Those are all the ones that I was confident in, and all the other ones I'm thinking of.
Again, they're not saying they had to be good at their jobs, just they had to win them.
Right. Weren't there a couple Harrisons or something like that?
The other family that had 2 presidents, the Harrisons, number 5, 250. Very good. We got the first half of the board. Go over the other half here.
What about the Romneys?
Freelinghuisens. The what?
The Romneys, like
The
Mitt and his
Romneys.
dad.
No, they don't quite make it.
Darn it.
The Tafts, William Howard Taft, and his son was also a prominent politician, but his grandson too. Rockefeller. I think someone said that, right?
We
And then
said
no one went with it.
Rockefeller,
I
yeah.
wasn't confident in.
Yeah, the Dailies
Hmm.
and the Cuomo's.
Almost, oh, yeah.
This list has aged well.
What's the Freelings? What is who are what is that?
I do not know the Freelinghuisens that well, actually. Let's see.
What other Cuomo is in politics?
Oh, they're dead.
Mario.
and
Oh,
Mario. Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
isn't that all just like New York politics?
It is.
Mhm.
Oh, it didn't say it
Daley's
had to
all
be. I mean,
Chicago.
he would. I mean, Cuomo was part of the Clinton administration.
Well, the Dailies is all Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, yeah. They're just somewhere in America. They don't have to be national level.
The
The
Bushes
Freeling
are
houses
Rockefellers
had
are up
senators,
north.
and one of them became Secretary of State. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
So they made it in, but the Romneys didn't.
the Romneys only have Mitt and Papa
His
Mitt
dad, the
and-
governor of Utah.
Yeah.
That-
Okay. Name these movies if they had sequels that used basically the same tagline. So if the tagline for Ghostbusters was "Who you gonna call back?" Be Ghostbusters. Very silly. Houston, we have another problem. He may still be dead, but he'll be the life of another party. There's also something about your second piece. The last man on earth is still not alone. Be afraid, be very afraid, be even more afraid than the last time. Even a hitman deserves a third shot. They're older, they're still in love, and they kill more people. We're still not alone. Unwittingly, he trained another dolphin to kill the president of the United States. And the second casualty of war is even more innocence. 30 seconds to talk, then we'll go to Ian for his first answer. Go.
Okay, so the highest I feel confident, maybe I don't feel confident about any actually, but we're still not alone. I think it's Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah, I think
Pretty
it's like,
sure they say that. And then they're older, they're still in love. I think that's True Lies.
I was thinking
I
Mr.
was thinking Bonnie
Smith.
and Clyde.
I was thinking Bonnie and Clyde too. I have no idea what number 6 is.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, True Lies would have been.
Time. Okay. Ian.
Okay, I'm gonna go with number 8, Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yes, the tagline was "We're not alone," so sequel B, "We're still not alone." Close Encounters of the Third Kind, $8. Lauren.
I'm gonna go easy one. He may still be dead, but he'll be the life of another party. 6 cents.
No, that's not the tagline for The Sixth Sense. I'm sorry. Christine.
Number 7, I think, is Bonnie and Clyde.
They're young, they're in love, and they kill people was the tagline of Bonnie and Clyde. Granted, they'd have to do some pretty crazy resurrection for a sequel on that one, but yes. They only got hit, what, 57 times?
No big
Susan.
Is number 2 Weekend at Bernie's?
Yes, he may be
Oh,
dead, but he's
God.
the life of the party was the tagline for Weekend at Bernie's. You know, same cinematic level as The Sixth Sense.
Same twist.
Yeah, back to Ian.
I don't know. Like, so many of these could be like a couple things, and I'm not good at remembering the taglines of things. I don't know. I'm just gonna shoot for the moon. I'm gonna say number 10 is Saving Private Ryan.
Wow. Saving Private Ryan. No, that's not correct. Sorry.
Ah, dang.
Lauren.
All right, I'm gonna go for another easy one. Houston, we have another problem is Apollo 13.
There you go. Apollo 13, $1. Christine.
So I think the last man on Earth is still not alone. Is I Am Legend?
I Am Legend, which they actually allegedly are making a sequel to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know why or how.
No.
2 Am Legend.
Who's he? I was Legend. Who's he gonna have to punch? I mean, there's no one else there.
That mannequin, you know.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Susan.
Oh, I don't know any of these. I'm going to say number 10 is Casualties of War.
Casualties of War. Would I make it that easy? Number
Okay,
10.
no, wait.
not Casualties of War.
I think I may know a couple of these.
Go for it, Tom.
Okay, is the $10 one, is that Platoon?
That's Platoon.
Platoon.
Oh.
The sequel would
$9.
be PAL2N.
$9, is that Day of the Jackal?
No, it's Day of the Dolphin.
Day of the Dolphin.
Is the $6 one? Is that the whole
I
9
still love
yards?
the one where he unwittingly trains a jackal to kill the president. That's good too.
I don't
All right,
know. I don't
anyone
know
know
if number 6.
three?
I don't know if numbers. Oh, that would be American Pie.
American Pie. There's something about your first piece. Yeah. 5.
Ew.
Oh.
Can't
That
remember
is
what
Be Afraid, Be
is.
Very
Is
Afraid.
it
Famous
aliens?
tagline for The Fly. Jared correctly
Fly.
pointed out, I was not aware of this. The tagline of The Fly 2 actually was Be Afraid, Be Very, Very Afraid.
And the tagline for Weekend at Bernie's too
Yeah, it is
was he's Bernie's back and he's still dead.
Yeah. Anyone know number 6?
Is that I'm thinking it's either the whole 9 yards or God, there was another one, Gross Point Blank.
That's it.
Gross
Even a
Point
hitman
Blank.
deserves a second shot was the tagline for Gross Point Blank. So the next one would be a third shot. Yeah. All right. In the bank at the end of that round. 8460, working up a nice little total here that you found the cheater. Here are your totals for the round. You only have this round to go off of, so talk it out. Who do we think's the new cheater?
Susan, tell us.
Oh, yeah, because I'm really good at that.
You called it last time.
One time. Maybe it's me.
That is how the game works.
It's possible.
1 in 4
Maybe
chance.
it's you.
Anyone want to add anything? Any
Can we vote out the
accusations?
fruit fly that's like attacking me?
I have 2 votes for the fruit fly, 1 vote. Jared has 1 fact about our new cheater.
One fact. George C. Scott claims he trained a dolphin to kill the President of the United States unwittingly, but the cheater has evidence he did it on purpose.
Beers, you're off the hook. I need the
No,
board
now
to please
now I'm
lock
now
in
I'm
your
more
vote.
stressed out. I got to think of something worse than that.
Good luck.
In your votes. Votes are in. Time to see if we have found the cheater. Only 4 of you left. Christine, we'll start with you.
I said Ian.
1 for Ian. Lauren?
Finally.
I'm still picking Christine. I don't know why, but it's
All
nothing,
right.
nothing mean.
Nothing personal. She just picked you every round so far. Ian.
Because I'm too tired to pick somebody else.
I voted for Lauren.
All right. Well, we know Susan didn't vote for herself, so let's break this tie. Who's leaving the game?
Oh no, I think I voted for Lauren.
You did 2 for
Thank
Lauren.
you. I'm
That's enough.
so tired.
Lauren, it's the moment of truth. We have to know. Were you the cheater?
I was not the cheater, sorry.
Not the cheater. I'm sorry. You lose half of that bank, and you're taking 42-30 into our final round. That
And
means
I'm going to
Susan,
bed.
Ian, and Christine will do our final face-off when we come back. Lie, cheat, and steal. Welcome back to the final round of Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Our 3 players have 42-30 in the bank, and now it's time for the final standoff. If the 2 honest players find the cheater, they will split that pot 50-50. If not, we lose 1 more honest player, and it's up to the audience, and they get to make some money as well. So hopefully you can find the cheater. As it stands, 42-30 in the bank. Play our final 2 questions. And the 10 Will Ferrell films with the lowest critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. He has to be an actor in them. Voice roles would count. And this does not count the Lifetime TV movie A Deadly Adoption. It was on there, and I'm just like, I'm throwing that out, but I've mentioned that on the show. 30 seconds to talk. Then we go to Ian for his first answer. Go.
Only thing I can think is Anchorman 2.
Zoolander 2, probably.
A Night at the Roxbury.
But that one's good.
Is it?
Yeah. Holmes and Watson is bad.
I'm
Yes.
the wrong person to ask.
I like some of his movies, so I don't know if I'm the right person to ask.
Time. Okay, Ian, you're first. Give me a bad Will Ferrell movie. I'm sure you can think of a couple.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just start with Anchorman 2.
Anchorman 2 has a 75% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
I do not know what movie they watched, but I don't think it was Anchorman 2. Anchorman 2, and it's 1 laugh. Okay, Christine.
I'm gonna say Zoolander 2 then. Just to see.
Zoolander 2, yeah, that is on the board. Number 8, $4. Susan.
I'm sticking with it. A Night at the Roxbury.
Night at the Roxbury is quite bad and is number 3, 150. Ian.
What about Get Hard?
Get Hard just misses the list, but yeah, that was apparently pretty bad.
Come on.
Christine.
Oh, this would probably find it. I'm gonna go with that Holmes and Watson.
Yeah, that's number 2, Holmes and Watson. $1. And Susan.
I think he's in The Ladies' Man.
The Ladies' Man. He is in The Ladies'
Wow.
Man, and that is number 4, $2.
What a random callback.
Is
Number
El
1
Casa
is
de
so
mi
forgettable.
Padre?
No one knows it. It's called The Suburbans.
I've never heard it.
No, I would never have gotten that. You'll know some of these though. Let's see, The House with Amy Poehler, which I mean the title,
Oh,
right? Like no one can
yeah.
see a comedy called The House. How
It
funny.
was mid
Daddy's Home 2.
bad.
Semi-Pro,
Makes sense.
I like that.
Zeroville, Bewitched.
Oh my god, right.
Yeah.
It was not that bad.
That's the problem with having low critic scores on Rotten Tomatoes. It makes sense that they're forgettable.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, they're not like Adam Sandler so bad you remember them.
I thought Bewitched was okay for the angle with which they approached the story.
Right.
Right.
But
I mean,
just
Steve
flawed
Carell
from
as
the
Paul Lynde is a good casting choice. That's
Yes. I love Semi-Pro. Am I the only person that loves that movie in the whole
Yes,
world?
I think
You
so.
are.
Okay,
I thought
great.
it
I
was
never
funny.
watched it. I don't know.
we
I thought it
found
was
her.
funny.
Who sang these dance craze hits? YMCA, Vogue, Gangnam Style, The Twist, Car Wash, Macarena, The Locomotion, Cha Cha Slide, Watch Me Whip and Nene, and The Humpty Dance. And I need the one that came out in the year, always the original. 30 seconds, then we'll go to Christine for her first answer. Go.
Nobody?
I mean, the
Watch
village
Me Whip is Silento.
Silent
And
Hill.
Cha Cha Slide is DJ Casper, I want to say.
I think so.
How many A's is that?
Casper. The Macarena is Los Del Rio. The Twist is Chubby Checker. Gangnam Style is Psy. Vogue is Madonna.
Time.
YMCA is Village People.
Christine.
I'm gonna say sided Gangnam Style.
Side to do Gangnam Style. Very good. $3. Susan.
The Humpty Dance is Digital Underground.
That is correct. Digital Underground, $10. Ian.
Okay. Susan said something else, and I'm not one to go against Susan, but I'm pretty positive that number 9 was Willow Smith.
Not Willow
No,
Smith. I'm
That's
sorry.
I whip
no.
my hair back and forth. Different song.
Oh shit.
The
So
Night at the
watch me
Roxbury theme. I
watch
whip my
me
hair
whip.
back and forth.
I should have
Christine,
gone
back
against
to you.
Susan. That was stupid.
Watch Me Whip is Silento.
Silento is right. $9. Susan.
Cha Cha Slide is DJ Casper. I think.
That's correct.
Oh, I want a Halloween novelty version of that.
Yeah.
Casper with a scratch.
Ian, to avoid a 0 this round, give me an answer.
My God, right. I bombed out on the last one.
Yeah.
Well, the twist is Chubby Checker.
Originally, Hank Ballard. No, Chubby Checker is the one on the list.
No, Chubby Checker
All
just
right.
barely didn't make the list.
Yeah. All right. YMCA,
The
obviously.
Village
People.
People,
Madonna.
Madonna,
Car Wash.
DC Cab,
No. Rolls
Rolls
Royce.
Royce.
Oh.
Maybe that should have been the $10 answer.
Los Del Rio is
Macarena
number
was,
6.
in fact, Los Del Rio. And the Locomotion.
and Little Eva.
Little Eva?
Little Eva. Yeah, very good.
Wow.
Christine, Susan, Ian, in your final bank tonight. $84.80. If the two honest players find the cheater, they're going to split that. So, time to talk it out. There are your totals. You got 2 rounds to go off of. What are we thinking?
Who is it, Susan?
I don't know. I know it's not me, so it's either one of you two. Does that help?
Nope.
Thanks, Susan.
Well, it should help. If you're not the cheater, then I know I'm not. So that's how I'm helping.
I will say I am also not the cheater.
I'm not
Well,
either. So
That's not helpful.
Jared, did you forget to assign a cheater?
You know,
I believe
as
we
much
have
as
a
I second
cheater
guess
and a
myself,
log.
I checked and no, we're good.
Anyone want to make an accusation?
I will say I knew Digital Underground because I just watched a documentary series about Tupac Shakur.
I'm not suspicious because I also knew Digital Underground.
There
Okay.
you go.
I'm just mad you got to it
Yeah.
first.
Jared has another fact about our cheater.
Yeah, the cheater doesn't really care for dance hits. They have 2 left feet and 2 right feet, and the heads and torsos of their neighbors who wouldn't stop blasting Gangnam Style.
I need the three of you to lock in your final vote. Final vote has been cast. Christine, Susan, Ian, 8480 is on the line. Time to see if we find the cheater once and for all. And we will start with Christine. Christine, you say Susan or Ian?
I said Susan.
One for Susan, one more, and she is out. Susan, who'd you say?
I said Christine.
One for Susan, one for Christine. Ian, it all comes down to your vote. Which of these two did you say?
I said Christine.
That is two for Christine. She is off. It's the ultimate moment of truth. So, Christine, for 8480, were you the cheater?
I was.
She was the cheater.
Whoa.
Nicely done, Ian. And Susan, you banked the full 8480. Split evenly between you. That is 42-40 apiece. Great job. You found two cheaters over the course of the show, and it paid off. Ian and Susan, 42-40 apiece. Thanks for joining us for Lie, Cheat, and Steal. That's our game. Thank you, Jared, for the great facts, and we will see you next time. Next round is name the first lines of these Blues Traveler songs, and number two is the same. Sorry, Jared, if that was your joke.
It's statistically, you're right, but no.
So
I
there's
remember one
another
of those
Netflix
shows-
show
Go ahead.
that
I know exactly what you're going to talk about.
I don't
Is this the
remember.
ultimatum again?
It was very similar, but instead,
Is it Marriage or Mortgage?
yes, Marriage or
What?
Mortgage.
Exactly what you're
Oh,
talking
I've
about.
seen that one.
Yes, that show was nuts. You had two people helping this couple decide, and one of them was like a wedding planner, and the other person was a realtor. And like the realtor would show like the houses that they thought would best fit what they were looking for, and then of course the wedding planner would show like different venues and food places they could go for their wedding. And like, I mean, this is just me. Other people can be different, of course, but like when we were watching that show, we were screaming at everyone, "Mortgage, take the fucking house!
Yes.
What are you
I
doing?"
would be, if I was watching that, I would be screaming at capitalism.
Yeah, so true. But like the craziest part of the show is that like fine, interesting premise that you have to pick between the two, but they didn't get any financial assistance. Like it was helping them pick which one they would pay for.
So it was just exploitation.
Yes, exactly.
While you're doing this, Ian, I do need your vote.
I know, I'm sorry.
It was also like a disclaimer at the end being like, this wedding had to be canceled due to
Yes.
COVID. Like, lockdowns had just happened.
Yeah. They filmed like right at the end of 2019.
Oh no.
No, see, I've been to weddings where I've been like, this couple needed an intervention. Like they should, like, not completely separate from the show. If I see like a peacock walk down the aisle, I'm like, no, that should have been a mortgage.
Brian, cancel that peacock we got.
So that's Jared's official wedding line. Anything goes, but if it's a peacock, I'm out. Anyone here object to these two being wet? Yeah.
It's
the
me, the
feathers.
peacock. Excuse
I
me.
saw the feathers, they must not be tethered.
I don't have the peacock on my bird watching list yet for the year.
You have a peahen.
Don't have that one either.
I
Did
know
you
what
guys see the clip from, I think it's the Joker's Wild, some old game show where they ask, what's the female name for a peacock? And she says Pecaucus. And the host says, I think that's somewhere in New Jersey.
I thought he ran for president once.
Michael Pecaucus, that's right.
In the 10 things Ian could do to save himself right now.
Oh no, Kitty.
Offer everyone jam. Win imaginary immunity and Drinks for everyone.
Woohoo!